we actually have somebody here who has a question about business, and they received a business idea apparently, which they genuinely believe was given to them by God. They've prayed, they've asked for wisdom, like, asking people, in the field, but several months have passed and they're still in the same place. And when they heard the episode, you were speaking about bearing fruit, and that bearing fruit, when we bear fruit, it glorifies God. So they're considering to take a leap, but in this case, they say, when God gives a king or a priest a business idea and they keep feeling stagnant because they're waiting for like a big signal or everything to fall in place, what practical wisdom would you give them such that they glorify God duly?
Well, you've started it well, saying that bearing fruit glorifies God. I believe that is in John chapter 15:8, that speaks about your fruit glorifies God the Father. But I'll say this in a practical way, because the frustration of not being able to move as fast as you want to move. Wisdom has taught me over the years that many times, even as God has given you an idea, doesn't mean that it's going to happen right there and then. Most of the time, the things that really stands in the way is your capacity. It is something that I have seen again and again. The capacity to be able to handle what God has shown you is not yet in place. And that means that you might get into the places of being impatient, but my advice would be for you to build capacity. To ask yourself, how do I build capacity? What am I lacking if it's not happening right now? Is it wisdom? Is it people? Something that I have to learn? Is it my spiritual, my spiritual capacity? I have to be strong in certain places because when God casts a vision upon you, you must have enough strength not to only conceive it, but to deliver it. The same way that happened to Sarah.
Yes.
This question, I'm not sure they've waited 20 years, but even if it's 20 years or 30 or 40, the underlying principle is you've not gained enough strength in your spirit, your capacity to be able to handle what you have been able to behold by the Spirit. And so the first thing that I would say is that, ask yourself, what do I need to build my capacity in? Is it to just load myself with knowledge? Is it just to create networks? What that I need in order to start on that journey?
Yes.
Whatever you do not give up, especially when you know that God is for you. Do not give up. The other thing